Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. As you may have noticed from that introductory screen, I'm on version 1.14. You know what, let's be Skeleton Man today. I never use the alternate costume characters anymore. Let's do a skeleton robot today. So I'm on 1.14, which is the current public beta branch in Steam. Anyone can opt into that to play the 1.14 version a little bit early. It's not technically out yet, but I wanted to give it a shot. I wanted to, first of all, hopefully not have to deal with a weapon switch bug anymore, but also apparently there's some audio fixes in the game, or like a new audio engine or library or something, and I'm actually kind of interested in experiencing that, because sometimes when I do record Gungeon, I'm just called it Isaac, when I do record Gungeon, I get a little bit of audio glitchiness at times, so I just want to give it a shot here. Although it sounds like maybe I'm misunderstanding the actual changes to the game, but whatever. It seems a little bit framey, though. I don't know. Well, it's a little bit weird. A little bit of a weird room here as well. There's just no enemies in that room. I'm seeing a couple of rooms that I've never seen before, I think. Like, I've never seen that room that's just tables, as far as I know. I've never seen... Hold on, I gotta kill this guy so I can actually look at the map. Come on. I've never seen this room, I don't think. And maybe I've seen this room, but this is very interesting. I'm seeing room patterns that feel new. Now maybe that's just because I haven't played Gungeon in a few days or something, but they definitely feel new. Maybe that's enough. Maybe that's all that I need in order to pretend to think that I'm experiencing something new when I'm actually experiencing something old. Feels like the lagginess in the game has sorted itself out. I'm not seeing any frame rate dips anymore. That was definitely a little bit strange, but I don't know about anyone else, but I do experience that from time to time. Oh, I almost had you. I need to get like 8 more kills with chandeliers, so hopefully I can do that at some point soon. But yeah, so apparently weapon switch bug on keyboard and mouse has been fixed in 1.14, so once I get like 4 or 5 weapons, we'll be able to test that out. And also, apparently there's been some fixes to the bloodied scarf. Fortunately, my complaining about that item for so long has finally paid off, and they've partially fixed it. Not completely fixed it, it sounds like, but they have partially... Oh, that was so bad! Yeah. It sounds like they partially fixed it and made it a little bit easier to use. Not quite so buggy anymore, and theoretically, it doesn't teleport you in the wrong direction, which it did used to do. It's really hard with that item in particular, because whenever you want to talk about it, people are all like, "Oh, you just don't understand it, you know? It teleports when you hold the mouse button down, you know? You're just an idiot." No, the item was bugged. There were several bugs with it. So I'm actually kind of hoping to find it, because if I could find Bloodied Scarf, maybe I could try it out and learn how to use this amazing item that everyone always loves to talk about and love to play with. But for me, it's just like, whatever. So I'm doing a normal robot run, as you have probably been able to figure out by now. Not going to do a Blessed Mode run or a DD20 run right now, just because I want to try and play with this 1.14 patch and see what it's got going on here. Specifically, I wanted to see if the weapon switch bug was fixed, and you can't do that in Blessed Mode run because you only ever have one gun. And I didn't want to do it in DD20 mode just because, in case there were issues or bugs that were introduced, I wanted to have a more familiar and easier environment, less complex environment to test stuff with. And also, I just wanted to play some more Isaac. Isaac! Damn it, it's Gungeon! Wrong freaking game! But yeah, we are on a 10 streak already. This is the 11th attempt at playing the robot on normal, and so if we win, this will be win number 11 in a row. Having a good time playing this game. I want to continue to play it. So we have 5 HP, we took 1 hit on the floor, we got 2 blanks, full coolant, no alternative weapons, and it is the Trigger Twin, so at the very least we can use the coolant to get a little bit of extra damage done to the twins here. I am focusing this one down, I guess. I don't know which twin should be focused down first. Like, I just do whatever, like, I think should be done, you know? I'm not purposefully trying to ever kill one. I'm just trying to get one killed. And so whichever one's closest to me, whichever one is taking the more damage, maybe because of their positioning in the coolant or something, you know, just go to town. So we did flawless. We are going to get one armor back. We get the camera, which is terrible because it's going to not allow me to really find secret rooms, I think. Oh, weapon switch bug. I can already tell that it is fixed. That is wonderful. Like, I don't think I can just, like, take a picture and have it tell me where the secret room is, so that's going to be a little bit awkward. Nope. Nope. Well, I suppose in this case, we're just going to have to wildly blank and see if we can get lucky. So I will blank up here in this room. We will destroy the brown chest at the very least, and we're going to buy a key and go down to the oubliette. Hopefully, if we can manage to survive, not take any damage, we can maybe gain a little bit of armor from that floor by picking up the armor piece and maybe even getting a drop from the boss. But yeah, with the camera, like, the camera's not that bad of a weapon. It's just not that good either. Because if you have one enemy that's really tough, the camera's not going to really help you kill that one enemy faster. It's gonna allow you to kill the bulletkins on a room, the red shotgunners, then eventually the blue shotgunners, but it's not the best. It is good for helping you with the crowd control. It is good for weakening all of the enemies on a room. I like to use it as just an opener. You open the door, you take a camera shot, you put it away. And I think that is what this gun is designed for. Just weakening the room, weakening enemies. It's gonna be a grenade! This room might be one where I actually do want to use the camera because there was that Deadeye, that veteran purple shotgunner, and he was going to be really annoying to deal with if I didn't kill him quickly. He was poisoned. I could have just waited for the poison to kill him and then shot at him with my gun, but whatever works. I almost screwed up that dodge. It's early in the morning today on a Saturday, on a lazy Saturday. I haven't had my lunch yet. This is what the camera is made for. So I'm definitely feeling a little bit less energetic and maybe on point than I normally would. This is an acceptable time to use the camera too, when you have a really big room and you know there's going to be enemies on this room that are annoying. Like, I really don't want to deal with a bullet spinner. I don't want to, like you, I don't want to deal with any Deadeyes that are on the room. Those veteran shotgunners, those would be annoying as hell. And we're good. Yeah, the camera's a good support weapon. I like it for that purpose. But again, if you've got like one enemy on a screen, like one of those big mushrooms, you gotta switch to something else. Don't just spam the camera. It's just a waste of the ammo for the gun. Theoretically, it does slow enemy bullets or something like that, but I don't quite understand how that works. Like, I don't know if it lasts for an entire room or if it only slows down the bullets that are on the screen or anything like that. If it does slow down bullets, it's a very small amount. It's not all that noticeable. It doesn't look like a mimic, but I have the charge, so I'm just going to keep moving. More red heart drops. This I am probably just going to camera it up. I'm probably gonna camera it up again. It's because of the, that bullet. The fact that there was a bullet plus a shotgunner, I didn't really want to move in too much because I was afraid that I was gonna take some damage. Oh, Gunzang. It's 78. We've got to buy it. That's one of the best guns in the game. If we can afford it, hell. If we can't afford it, we got to find a way to afford it. Because if we can buy Gunzang, then I don't care about keys. I don't care about anything else. I want these guys to open. There we go. I am kind of spamming a little bit of camera shots on large rooms with lots of enemies. Yeah, go ahead, do it. This is worth at least 2 to kill the veteran and weaken anyone else. It's probably going to be a sniper. Maybe he died already. Oh, no, he's on the reinforcement wave. Yeah, Gunzang. If we can get 10 more credits, hopefully we can get money from the boss fight as well as the rest of these rooms. If we get just a little... Watch out for the bullets. If we get just a little bit lucky, we can afford it. I only need like 7 more credits. Hell, I'll take Gunzang over keys. It's only brown chests. Not brown chests. It's only blue chests. Alright. Probably not going to use the camera against this boss. Try the coolant, but I don't think it ever works properly because this guy spawns creep all the time. That's why most poisons and fires don't work against him either, even though he is susceptible to those status effects. Okay, watch for the bounces. He's got these globulon balls. They can bounce at really weird angles. You gotta be a little bit careful. You gotta be paying attention. Simple dodges. Yeah, circular attack. Saw that coming. And back to the middle. Oh my god, the dodges. My dodging is totally off today. Why was I on the wall on the side? I should have been towards the middle. Not the middle, towards the corners. Just don't lose, okay? Don't lose the run. If we can pick up Gunzang, I instantly feel better about any damage that we've taken. And we're going to get the armor back on this floor. We're going to be able to pick up the armor piece. As long as I don't get hit again. Okay, stand in the frickin' corners. Use the wall to your advantage. Don't stand just like on the side. That is dumb. Trying to get a little bit of electricity in there, but it doesn't really work. Okay, we got hit once on the floor. And we got armor back. All is forgiven. Well, I mean, all is not forgiven at all. But at least now we can look for secret rooms. Because I don't think the camera works. And I will use the ammo in this gun to try to find a secret room. We didn't pick up any keys, so we will have to destroy both of the blue chests. And since we have no keys, we have a better chance at getting something out of the chests. No secret rooms. Interesting. Let's try on the shop. We are going to buy Gunzang over the keys and the armor. We're going to go to the exit room. We're going to destroy the chests. Grab the armor. Let's not go this way. I will take a longer path if it means I don't have to go through trap rooms. And blue chests are not the most valuable in the world, so if we have to blow them up, we gotta blow them up. Got junk out of one. Junk out of the other. I guess I'll just blank in the exit room and we'll see if that is going to be the secret room, because I don't know where it is. Would have thought we would have found it. Maybe this gun is just really bad at trying to find the secret room or something, but whatever. We'll use it in the exit room. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, we'll just move on. Ah, stupid red hearts. Alright. Going down to the floor 2 proper. Well, no, it's Gungeon proper on floor 1. Floor 2 is... No, Gungeon proper is floor 2. Floor 1 is... Lead Keep? Oh, I don't remember. Open with the camera. Switch to the freezing gun. You can freeze the gun knight, so let's do so. Gotta remember, the icebreaker is really strong. Stronger than you think. Or that I used to think, anyways. I think you're dead. You're not dead. Well, it cost me a little bit of ammo, you son of a bitch. Rolling logs. Just the trap room. So we'll ignore it. Did that not have the range? One big problem I do have with this gun is the range on it is terrible. Especially that explosive shot at the end, the thing that actually does your damage. Seems like its range is freaking terrible. Like, look at that. Boom. It's like half of the width of this room is its range. Oh, shit. We got Chillin. Holy crap, that was close. That is why sometimes I don't use coolant. Because that is a black chest that had a wick on it. And holy crap, we were able to save it. Now, I'm curious if maybe the frost gun here would have been able to save it too, like on the third shot, create some ice particles. Nope, it just explodes. So thank God we had that coolant. We have to buy a key on this floor. It has to be our #1 priority. The worst thing in the world would be if there's no key for sale. Like if there's a lock on the shop, we can't get in, we can't buy a key. That would be the worst. But good God, if we can open that chest, I'm excited for what the world has in store for me. It's just weird that the I'm gonna take that for the camera. Camera's been pretty good for us. It's just a little bit weird that the freeze gun, like the normal freezing shots, actually have a bigger range. Like boom, boom, boom. Actually, no, they're about the same range, but still, it's a very small range. You gotta grant me that much at least. Might want to stop using the freeze gun now. We don't necessarily need it because we can kill enemies pretty quickly on this floor. We've got the camera, and also we are not holding the armor piece anymore, so we don't necessarily need to worry so much about getting hit. It would still be good if we don't get hit, but... Okay, so 2 shots from the normal blasts, we'll be able to find a secret room. We blanket, we get an armor back. That's probably worth it if we can flawless the boss, which theoretically with the Gunzang we should be able to do. Because the Gunzang is good enough to help you flawless bosses, especially on this floor. Might have some trouble on later floors. You know what? This is just... I don't want to actually use the freeze gun here because I don't want this guy to get frozen. If he gets frozen, I can't shoot him. So we're just going to try our best to not take damage. I really like the camera on this room because the buffer guy, the singer, the gun singer, the camera is able to hit him and get him to move and kill him. There's a salesman. There's nothing that I want to sell right now, but we are going to buy a key. And we are going to open the black chest right now. Before I even go and fight the boss, before I know how much HP we're going to have at the end of this floor, before I even want to decide whether or not I'm going down to the Abbey, we got to open this chest. It's the owl. That's good, but it's also slightly disappointing. It's a passive, so we know that there's going to be a gun in the green chest, but, you know, I was hoping for, like, 7-leaf clover. I was hoping for the clone. Give me black hole gun. But the owl's pretty good. It synergizes with all of the amulet items, as far as I know. So, if we find amulets, we can make the owl incredibly powerful. I'm still happy with the owl, though. The owl is a great pickup. It's something that you don't get all that frequently because it is so expensive. You see it frequently because it's in at least one shop pool. I don't know about 2 shop pools. Almost done with the floor. There's 1 room left, and we'll get the coolant charged up, hopefully. Owl does shoot, and it also blanks on occasion. Okay, let's fight the boss. Pull out the Gunzang, maybe the freeze gun as well. Let's get to work. Now, you gotta remember that this gun does home. So all you gotta do is shoot. Occasionally, maybe do a freezing shot. Thank you, owl. Should be a pretty easy rest of the fight here. Easy flawless. Thank you, Gunzang. We get ammo, we get the Huntsman. I have to go down to the Abbey. We've got the Huntsman. Now, I do know how to use the Huntsman now, because apparently I was using it slightly incorrectly before. But what we're going to do first, we're going to fill up the Gunzang, take the key, flawless, Huntsman. So here's how the Huntsman works, right? It's, you shoot the gun, you reload, and while it's reloading, you are basically immune to bullets. Any enemy bullets that come close to you will be destroyed. But here's the thing. Observe the actual reload animation, like the reload animation in the bottom right corner here, or the reload animation, actually, just watch the character, and watch him swing the axe around, and then watch the reload bar. Now, the animation is what blocks bullets, not the reload bar. You can't look at the reload bar to see where your invincibility ends. You've got to look at the animation. So really, at like 80% of the way through the reload bar, that's when your invincibility actually ends. That's something that I was very confused about, and I actually made a post on the Steam forums about that, and I wanted to ask a developer, like, hey, is there a problem with the Huntsman, you know? And he explained it to me. He said, the animation is what causes the invincibility, not the actual reload bar. So that's why it might be a little bit confusing. And it is a little bit confusing, and I am glad that he explained it. But that basically means that the Huntsman doesn't give you nearly as much invincibility as you think, even though it still gives you really good invincibility. And the Huntsman is also good enough on its own to be able to kill the Old King on the next floor flawlessly. So I think we do go and fight the Old King. There's nothing really that I want to sell, which is a bit disappointing because I would very much like to afford some extra armor, which we can almost do if we sell 1 junk or something. Actually, why don't we just sell the, we'll just sell that. We get 5 out of it. That's enough for 1 armor. I could sell a gun, you know, Void Marshal, camera, but I don't really have much to sell because I kind of like the camera. I kind of like opening a room with 1 camera shot. I'm not going to sell Gunzang. I'm not going to sell the Huntsman. And the Void Marshal is a pretty decent weapon in the future if you've got nothing else going on. So I think we're good to just go, and I will go down to the Abbey. I just want to check the exit room, because there can be... Game's getting a little bit framey again. There can be an extra, not secret room, but an extra room off the exit that usually has like a shop or something in it. This game is getting framey. It's just a little bit of jankiness on the animation. Let's go down to the next floor and see if that clears it up. Maybe it's having struggles with the boss room or something. Yeah, it feels better. Okay, open with the camera. I mean, thank you, Owl. A little bit unnecessary, but thank you. You're dead. The third shot on this gun is really good, but the damage on the first two shots is really bad. You can freeze him. We should definitely switch to the robot's right hand to finish this guy off. We get a key drop. That is perfect. I will do that 100 times out of 100. 100? 100 times out of 100. Switch to the robot's right hand. It's going to take this guy a minute to thaw, expand. Ooh, gotta wait. We gotta wait for that to happen to actually kill him. Okay, back to the camera and the icebreaker. Whoa, oh god. His arms just started extended, and the owl, I think, may have saved me some damage there. That was really weird. Ah, we get the hook shot. The hook shot is amazing. Hook shot allows us to steal. Hook shot allows us to steal, as well as... Is there another guy here? Yeah. As well as have a very minor bit of invincibility in certain situations when we use the hook shot. Like while you're being hook shotted, you're invincible to bullets, so we can use that to dodge shots sometimes. Should not be using the icebreaker here. We need to be switching to a different gun, so I'm just going to use the robot's right hand. Dodge the shots. I'm not worrying so much about my my gun selection. I can kill 2 jammed enemies now that that Iron Maiden's gone. Iron Maiden. Just bouncing you around. Oh, it is so much nicer now that the weapon switch bug is gone. I can actually change weapons on the fly, quickly. It's one of those bugs that's really weird because they introduced it trying to hotfix other stuff. And you gotta wonder why they didn't just hotfix it while they were doing all the other hotfixing. But in actuality, I think they were just kind of focusing on trying to get like the console versions out, so they had to fix the console controls first. They're like, this is really important. We gotta do this before anything else. Okay, camera icebreaker again. Didn't mean to freeze you, but also screw you. Kill the book first. One ghost is fine, but one ghost and a gook. And a gook! And a gook. And a book could be a little bit troublesome. I'll use 3 camera shots on a room full of bulletkins. And I will use camera shots on a room with a bullet to make my life a little bit easier. Not a mimic. I think 1 huntsman shot would probably find it. Yeah. Owl. Blank. Blank. Brother Alburn. Laser's an acronym. Sure. Whatever you say, buddy. We get rocket-powered bullets, which is a speed upgrade on our bullets. A shot speed upgrade. It is also a damage upgrade, I think. In fact, I'm almost positive that it is also a damage upgrade. I wonder how it stacks with the damage upgrade from Junks. I wonder how the damage upgrade from Junks stack with one another. I think I figured that out at one point in the past, but I've since forgotten. I didn't really want to freeze him. That's a bit of a mistake, but not a big one. We can finish him off with the robot's right hand now. Now it's going to be a little bit tricky now. Ooh, especially with a jammed one of you. I know you're over there, and I know I'm hitting you. Just wanted to take you out from a distance. Alright, camera, icebreaker. Seems good to me. Get a reload in while I have a second. Oh, look at that ammo efficiency. Gotta love it. I don't know why they died in 2 shots. Oh, I got damage upgrade. I got enough of a damage upgrade that I can kill them fast enough now. Or faster. We're now officially out of ammo with the camera. Maybe one day we'll be able to pick up some more ammo for that gun. It actually did a pretty good job for us, didn't it? Oh, it's another black chest. What is going on? And it's a brown chest. Let's open the brown one first. It's armor. So we have gained armor being on this floor. We've also gained a black chest. I don't know what's in the green chest. I'm gonna open the green chest. I'm gonna open it first so we can narrow down what possible item could be in the black chest. Okay, so it's gonna be a black level passive. A black level passive. Could be clone. Could be 7-leaf clover. I don't know. What do you think it is? Place your bets. Place your bets. We already got the owl from 1, and this one has bracket. Bracket's that good? I said in the past that I kind of wanted to get the bracket so I could understand how well it functions, because I do know that it kills most enemies in a room, or I think it does. But is it really that good? Is it better than the grappling hook so I can't steal? With the Gunzang Huntsman, I don't think we need blanks. In fact, with the Huntsman, I don't think we need blanks. Let's give it a shot here. Didn't even kill that guy. So I'm already kind of a little bit disappointed. Being a little bit cautious here. Like right there, that bullet didn't get destroyed even though I was still, I think, in the reload time, but not in the reload animation anymore. I'm also kind of not wanting to use the, thank you, Al, my mouse button, because my mouse is kind of a little bit fucked up right now. Bracket's pretty good. I still think I prefer the big boy though, for the blank. Like, they effectively do very similar things, but the big boy at least, ooh, nice owl shot. The big boy at least allows you the ability to blank bullets on a room. Like, Bracket's still doing some work. Owl? This is you, buddy. Oh, I got hit once. We got hit once, but we picked up 1 armor on the floor, so this is effectively still worthwhile. And we got 2 armor right here. Nice. We used not even a full Huntsman, but then again we do have some damage upgrades. We are going to buy the keys, so we have keys for the next floor, and then go down. There's a pretty productive floor there, I must say. Alright, and we'll be able to see how this bracket actually does function on actual enemies and not just bosses here. I'm just checking. I've seen 3 secret rooms on this floor before. And that 3rd secret room was a witch? Yeah, witch's pot. Which I looked it up. Witch's pot either gives you a same quality a gun or a higher quality gun. So you could get unlucky or you could get very lucky. I'm gonna keep using Icebreaker and then probably, what, Blunderbuss? That seems terrible. I mean, the Blunderbuss isn't that bad, but the combination of being, not forced, but being in a position where these are the guns that I can use is kind of weird. It's actually not doing that bad. Pretty good range with the rocket-powered bullets. We'll use this gun. Hello. Really good knockback, I'm noticing. Okay, bracket's ready. Yeah, I'm not impressed. Maybe if it fired faster or something, but it just seems like a worse version of Big Boy, honestly. What is... tell me, what does this have that Big Boy doesn't? Does it charge faster? Does it do more damage? It seems to affect all enemies on a room, not just enemies. This is kind of where the frost gun comes into play. I feel like it might affect more enemies, but like still, you don't need the item to necessarily hit every enemy on a room. All you need it to do is protect you or kill some enemies, make your life easier. You don't need it to do everything for you. So I don't know. We'll do this at the end of the floor because if it de-blanks us, we want it to de-blank us after we have fought the boss. You gotta go first, buddy. Okay, we get ammo. Ammo's gonna go for the... Kinda wanna put it in the camera first. I was thinking about the Huntsman, but we don't need a boss-killing gun right now because we have, 30 shots in the Huntsman, plus a full Gunzang. And I kinda wanna be able to open rooms with the camera. I will use the blunderbuss to try to find secret rooms, though, because I don't really need the blunderbuss. We get, oh, Ice Cube! Items recharge while active. The Ice Cube is a very good item to get. Now, we don't have a item that really works with it, but it does give you a coolness upgrade, and it does give you faster recharge on your items normally. And in fact, it might even work with the bracket, because... So here's one thing, right? With the Big Boy, I think if you use it, it charges itself from the damage it does. I didn't notice that with the bracket, but maybe now the bracket will start doing that. Maybe now it will start recharging itself as we use it. We don't need to use it in this room because everything's just going to kill itself. Don't want to fight the boss yet. Might as well explore. You know what? I don't know. I don't think it charged itself because this is about where I would expect it to start charged with the coolness upgrade. Oh. For a second there, I thought I had the freeze gun, and I'm like, why am I not freezing? Because I don't have a freeze gun. You idiot. I'm talking to myself, not to you. So this is where we definitely want just regular robots right hand plus freeze gun. as pie. You can't... So, the thing about this enemy is that you cannot freeze him while he's transitioning phases. You gotta wait until after he's finished his animation, because if you don't, you can't actually damage the next phase of him. You gotta wait until after he finishes the transition. So it's that's why I was waiting for him to finish falling to the ground and then start shooting before I damaged him. It's a little bit awkward, but I can understand the logic behind it. Although I wish that it was easier to damage him while he was in his transition animation. Because the transition animation counts as the previous phase. It doesn't count for the next phase. So any extra damage you do is just going to go to waste. As far as I can tell. That's what it seems like anyways. This is a room with a bunch of weird enemies on it, but they're not all that bad. I should have probably, you know... Ooh, chest. You know, I should have probably bracketed it. Ooh, ammo synthesizer is real good. Oh, it's a mimic. Gotta get back, get back, get back, get back. Get out of there. Come here. I mean, I'm glad I shot him, but he wasn't exhibiting mimic behavior. Okay, you know what? Screw this. Screw you, buddy. We get the RPG, which is okay. Not something that I would necessarily want to use all the dang time, but I can see it being useful. Don't see a secret room, so we'll move on. Hey, at least it saves us a key, and now we have 95 credits? Getting a lot of money on this run, it feels like. Did we get him? We totally got him. Alright, freeze gun. Freeze. Freeze. So now he's in his second phase. No, no, I'm a freeze gun. Well, we just killed him in that phase, but... You know, I'm using the freeze gun to just kind of lock him down for a little bit. Lock him down. You know what? You guys can die. Although you fell into the ground, so you did not die. But your master did. Decoy. We're getting a lot of cool items that allow you to steal. Let's see what's in this room. Cursula. Cheaper prices in shops and Yellow Chamber. Yellow Chamber is a reload upgrade, I think, but that's pretty unnecessary. Especially with something like the Huntsman, we don't want the reload to be faster. And with Gunzang, it doesn't reload. So this is a terrible shop. This is a terrible cursed shop. Try to look for secret rooms though. Nope. Well, we'll buy a key to recover the key that we spent. No. Let's call it as it is. Wasted on this floor. We'll move on. Do we want Gunzang or do we want Huntsman? I don't know. Tank. I might as well use the Huntsman ammo. Use it completely. Come on. So this should be good for me with the bracket key because I can kill the enemies on the room with it. I do like that. Don't like the position I got myself in right here, but that's okay. Gonna be flanking. Gunzang should be able to finish the job here pretty easily. Can't quite see where the tank is, but there we go, another flawless. Oh boy, 2 red hearts. Ooh. Put them in my piggy bank. Out of Huntsman ammo, but that was by design. How did we not find a secret room yet? It's not in that room, it's not in that room. It's not in that room. Is it in the shop room? I'm gonna blank. It's not in the shop room. Where the hell was it? Well, we are going to roll the bones. Priceless plus paid. That's pretty good. Priceless means that there's no downside. Paid just means that we got money. So we have 158 credits now. Still nothing that I want to buy, but, you know, I could put ammo in the Huntsman or something. Void Marshal, shotgun, RPG, bouncy bullets. Gunzang is gonna get ammo after the boss fight on the next floor. You know what? Why don't we? No. Let's save money. If we save money, maybe we'll be able to get something cool in the future. Just realizing, by the way, our curse is actually not low. That's an odd way of saying that it is not necessarily high, but it's getting there. Because we have the Huntsman and we have the bracket. And both of those items do provide curse. I don't know how much, though. Oh, it wasn't Unity. It was Cartographer's Ring. Some floors are familiar. We can see that there's a Winchester, a shop, and a boss fight. The boss fight is going to be... I think that's Kill Pillars. That's a Kill Pillars room. So... RPG might be good. Gunzang's going to be amazing because it does pierce. Brickbreaker might be pretty good for that fight as well. And the Owl, if I can get the Owl to blank the Kill Pillar circle wave, that's going to be really cool. Winchester. Winchester plus no passives give us a bonus, but there's 2 green chests. Okay. We know what's happening on this floor. Let's start moving. And we might as well... I mean, I say might as well, but we probably shouldn't be using the blunderbuss anymore. Let's be honest. Wait for the Owl to charge up or something. If I had just a little bit tighter spread, it would be pretty good. It is like two-shotting most enemies, but it is a charged weapon. Oh, I'm gonna shoot. You know what? So if we go left, we can get a chest. I can... So blue line, blue line, blue line, red line. How does that work? If I go right, can I just access the chest immediately? Don't stand next to the wall. He will hit you. One day you'll think that I will remember that, and I did. Sure, take all those really crappy bullets. I'm trying to think maybe I could bounce off a wall or something. Yay, it did work. So yeah, we can just access this chest immediately. It's not a mimic. We know where the secret room is, by the way. It is... Oh, crap, I clicked. It's probably this room with the gun muncher, although it might not be. Wait, maybe we don't know where secret rooms are with the Cartographer's Ring. Because I'm not seeing any secret rooms. I mean, there might just not be one, but... For these guys, we're switching to the camera. I got a little bit startled. And the game is starting to lag again. What is with this, like, occasional frame rate dip? I don't think it's my computer. I don't think it's my GPU either. Although it is handling the rendering for the game. Give it a second. Just wanted to kill the room before that guy got a chance to attack. It's just ever so slightly frame ratey. And in a game like this where you really need to get those like pixel perfect dodges sometimes, it's a little bit of an issue. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it. Let's go back to the camera. Blunderbuss. I was kind of expecting the blobs to die first, not the, God. Kind of expecting the blobs to die first, not the traps, but whatever works. Blank shrine, huh? Well, if we have any extra blanks at the end of the floor, we can do some there. Wanted to kill the summoner. And then just keep using it because they're zombies. One day they'll die. They died. Alright, give me something good. Lament Configurum. Oh, okay. I mean, we got the bracket, but the bracket's just not doing it for me. Bracket's kind of just like meh. It does damage to enemies in a room. Lament Configurum could be really good for us, though. Give us a lot of cool, strong items. Let's take it. We're gonna get rid of the bracket key, but I'm not. The bracket key is not doing it for me. Yes, it does damage to all enemies on a room, but you know, maybe what I should do is fight the boss with the bracket key first, just because. Although if I fight the boss with Lament, I'll be able to get another charge in it. Bracket key on the pillars. So bracket key is just not doing that much damage. I don't think it's not for me. So you know what? Let's take Lament Configurum. We'll go back to one of these rooms, and we will pop it. This uses a little bit of ammo, uses a little bit of ammo. Boom, done. Maybe one day we'll be able to get a really cool black level item out of it. Yeah, you gotta die. Just use the blunderbuss for this, because it will knock him back. Actually, just straight up killed him in one shot. Get the Lament charged, and then we'll fight the boss. Yes, fighting the skeleton with the blunderbuss. So sue me. Okay, so here's gonna be Winchester's games. I kind of do want to open the chest and fight the boss first, though, because if I can, or actually, what game is it? Is it an easy one? No, it's actually kind of a hard one. I would love to get flying, because that's like my ideal here. Get flying, be able to run into his game room, shoot the targets, and just have like the easiest time of all time on the game room. Oh. Something that was frozen died. I was kind of hoping to flip the table and destroy the bullet that was following me, but I didn't have enough time to get that to work. Okay, Lament. Gave us the Gray Mauser, which we might as well take and use. It also allows us to steal from shops, so we can steal something from a shop in the future. I don't think our curse is high enough that we need to worry about it, but we can steal from maybe the next shop and then drop it, and then hopefully our curse will stay a little bit low. But yeah, Grey Mauser is perfectly acceptable to pick up temporarily. And I'm assuming that the curse stays with the gun, so if we get rid of it, we don't get the curse, you know? Running under a little bit of an assumption here, but hopefully it is a good assumption. Gotta remember, we do have ammo synthesizer, so when we kill an enemy, it looks like with this gun we're getting 4 ammo back. With other guns, we're just getting different amounts of ammo back. Nope, got ammo back for that one. We get an ammo drop. I might want to gun munch the blunderbuss, to be perfectly honest with you. That's not a mimic. Get out of here. This is where the Huntsman ammo comes into play. Gun Munch, the Blunderbuss, plus Void Marshal? Void Marshal is pretty boring. Blunderbuss RPG, or we could just go high. We can wait. I was gonna say like wait to see what we get from the boss fight or something, but no. Bye key. I don't want to cross through a trap room. Let's go the long way. I'm gonna buy a key. We're gonna open the green chests. We're gonna fight the boss. We're gonna flawless the boss. And we'll keep going. Might as well finish off these 2 rooms as well. Although we don't have to, but we probably should. Smiley's Revolver, cheaper prices in shops. Kind of wish I had opened this chest before I bought Lament Configurum, but we can always just recover money in the future. We got ammo back by killing these enemies thanks to the ammo synthesizer. Ammo synthesizer is really good. As long as you understand what it actually does, which is it does not give you ammo drops. It just gives you ammo in your guns when you get kills with it. Alright, let's open the chest. It's going to be green passive or active. It's the Ocarina, which spawns chickens, or actually just 1 chicken, and then when the chicken gets hit, it causes other chickens to come and kill the enemies. So that's very interesting. An item that I may have had only one other time. Oh no, I can't! I don't have enough money to play him! I bought the key! How much does it cost, buddy? 38. I'm not gonna get enough money. Damn it. That's my bad, but also this isn't a very easy targeting game. I always mess this one up. I only get like 2 or 3 on that targeting game. So instead, we're gonna take RPG Gunzang. We're gonna fight Killpillar. Was kind of hoping that this RPG would have reloaded. Whatever, just keep using Gunzang. It's 1 kill, 2 kill, 3 kill. So should we switch to something else? Probably. Let's switch to the Smiley's Revolver, a little bit more targeted. Here come chickens to help out. We get an ammo drop, which is probably going for the Gunzang at this point, just because I've used it for 2 consecutive bosses and it needs some love. We get the SAA, which is good. We still have a charge on the Lament, so let's go Lament. Another one of you? There is. Alright, both guns are now empty, so I could gun munch them, and you know what? You know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna gun munch the camera, we're gonna gun munch the blunderbuss, and just see what we get. Casey. I'm not taking Casey. I don't want Casey. I'm gonna make people mad by saying I don't like Casey, but I don't like Casey. I don't like it as a gun. I don't think it's very good. It's inconsistent, sometimes hard to use, and on DD20 makes you take damage. So I would rather just not worry about that. So this brown chest is a mimic. It's only brown though, should be pretty easy to take out, all things considered. What am I doing? Last time I freaking didn't do that either. Is this Spring Heel? Spring Heel is awesome. Spring Heel is not brown quality. Spring Heel is at least blue. I'd probably call it green. The ability to double jump is fantastic. And we are done with the floor. There's nothing in the shop. We have the Grey Mazzer so we can steal in the future. We've got Lament, so we're going to be gaining occasional green plus quality items. Or hurting ourselves in the process. Or both. Right now, though, let's start using the RPG Void Marshal. I like being able to one-shot certain enemies with this RPG. Yeah, I'm very much liking the ability of just, like, peeking out and one-shotting an enemy with the RPG. That's very nice. Literally have no idea what I got hit by. It must have been an enemy coming out of the wall. I really hate that that's how that works, but whatever. We did get another blank drop. We only got hit once. I don't think we got hit at all on the last floor, so getting hit once in like 2 floors is pretty good. It's acceptable. You were like in the middle of a dodge, I guess. Void Marshal is pretty good, but I don't know, it's just oh god. There's a lucky shot I had. Get out of here. I was just shooting the Void Marshal. One of the shots hit the Jamomancer, causing him to break his jamming nest of his friends. Get out of here. Stop following me quickly. Alright, no items in the Lament this time, but maybe next time. And we're getting a decent amount of charge back from it. Oh, there's the boss fight all the way down here, huh? Alright, it's a little bit strange. Do we do it now? I kind of don't want to. But at the same time, we've got a good setup for it. We've got full Gunzang. If we get an ammo drop later, we can just pick it up for the Gunzang. So sure, why not? Gunzang, Huntsman, let's do it. Boss fight time. Maybe we should have waited, gotten some more blanks or something, you know, from random drops, but I think we got this covered. I might want to blank here. Ah, that will be fine. It's close, but we're fine. I don't like being on the right. I like being on the left of the dragon, but whatever, this is fine. This is acceptable. Might just blank this, because I hate these attacks. Actually, this is working out well. Right side, I approve. That's worthy of a blank. Get those Gunzang shots over there. No bullets anywhere near me. Lovely. We still have 2 blanks. Gunzang's at 200. I don't really have anything that's better at dealing with the heart phase, so I might just keep using the Gunzang until it's out of ammo. And it will not be out of ammo. We will be able to kill this guy. I appreciate the help, guys, but you gotta wait for the heart. We'll be able to kill the boss on the next phase. So let's use at least 1 blank here if you need to, because there's only going to be 1 secret room, in all likelihood, on the floor. Thank you, Owl, for making that a little bit easier. Thank you, Owl, for making that a little bit easier, so I didn't need to use any blanks. Alright, so there is Lead God, there is a dragon kill. So now if we get an ammo drop, we can just put that into the Gunzang since it's almost out of ammo. I could just keep using the Gunzang, but I don't want to keep using the Gunzang. I want to save a little bit of ammo for it if we really, really, really need it in the future, but I think we'll probably be fine. How did you get over here? I thought I killed you. Yo, don't anger the chicken. That would be bad for your health. Do not want to use Lament on this room. I should have used it before I came into this room, but I definitely do not want to use it on this room. We're going to go back to the big room, please. So it did hurt us, but it did drop a gun. The Crescent, the something Crescent. It's an okay gun. It is a charged gun that shoots those big crescent stars, and I will pick it up. We'll use it, and then we'll probably just get rid of it. I just wanted the knockback, so I was shooting as fast as I could. Damage from this thing is actually pretty good. I don't know how it would fare against bosses. I think I've used it on bosses before, but against just like normal enemies, perfectly acceptable. Biggest downside I can see is that it makes things confusing. You would not want to use this on DD20 with unfriendly fire. There is the ammo for the Gunzang. That's why I wanted to fight the boss early. Yeah, it's making things very confusing because there's so many bouncing shots. Even the normal like tap shoot, it has ricochet, but with the big shot, it's got a lot of ricochets, and those are confusing to calculate. You know, you don't know exactly when and where you're supposed to dodge because it's just so littered. The screen is littered with bullets. But yeah, the damage of it's pretty good, and it doesn't use any extra ammo to charge, so why wouldn't you charge it? You can't get to me. You're just gonna die. You will exhaust your life force. I will not. Let's take this for the icebreaker. I kind of actually I'm enjoying the icebreaker late in the game because it instantly freezes most enemies. You're not fooling me. We did kill it. We gotta get back in there. Get out of here. It's just HP. Aww. That's the worst. It means I get literally no benefit from it. Almost got stuck on the conveyor. And I did get stuck on a wall there. Let's not do that. Ah, you're one of those guys. Executioner. Yeah, Crescent Crossbow, doing a good job of clearing rooms, and as soon as it runs out of ammo, I'm gonna recover my curse back. Get out of here. I'm gonna try to do a better job at taking care of these ashen statues on the level, since I did run into one earlier. Hammer time? That's rude. Alright, where are you? You angered the chickens, you fool! You foolish fool! What needs ammo? Basically nothing, so I'm gonna take it for the Void Marshal. We're gonna keep using the Crescent, because I don't want this gun to stick around forever. I want this gun to go. I want to get rid of the curse from it. I wish I remember what other gun we picked up, because we did pick up 2 guns from this, right? Oh, it's never gonna run out of ammo. We got the thing! Recharging ammo! Get out of there. Didn't mean to click on that. I meant to click on this. You know what? Boom. Gone. Drop. There's the curse. I can see it on the gun. I'm not cursed anymore. I can see you. I don't think there's anything else here. I think it's just those three. Yeah. Easy enough. What was the other thing that we picked up from that? It wasn't Void Marshal. Ah, right, the Grey Mauser. I remember now. Well, in that case, let's make sure we find the blacksmith. Blacksmith? Nope. Oh, I just wanted to hurt you so it would go away. Good luck with that. We'll say I'm giving the RPG more respect lately, and I think it deserves it, because it has actually been performing very nicely. Blacksmith, I can hear you hammering. Ah, Mega Hand. I would love the Mega Hand, and we have enough money for it. We could steal it or not. Still have one chest left to find, so I will be back in a minute, my dearest. Yeah, what we could do is we could steal the Mega Hand and then drop the Grey Mauser, and then we've effectively just traded one curse for another curse. You know what? Yeah, go ahead, come this way. Please reload. Oh, you're in fuck alley right now, mister. Void Marshal's actually doing a pretty good job as well. Very fast fire rate and decent damage, but then again, I do have like 4 junk plus a damage upgrade, so I could be overblowing the effectiveness of it. Lament. Get away from me. It's 3 of these jerks. Alright. No item from that box, but we'll get there eventually. Or we'll get there again eventually. That was weird. That sound effect definitely glitched out. Just doing it again. Definitely have to report that to the bug list for this patch. Be like, hey, hammer time doesn't work. Just had to wait. Just had to wait for you to stop summoning your freaking bullets and hope that death itself didn't try to shoot me. There's a secret room with a brown unopened chest that contains a heart. And a green chest that contains... We've already opened the other one because it was a mimic. A Gemini rifle, which is okay. I mean, if we're gonna do it, this is the time to do it. So we can steal with the Grey Mauser and then drop it. Or we could just buy the Mega Hand. I just want to buy the armor. And then I think we do drop the Grey Mauser because it's doesn't have that much ammo in it. And with the money we have, we might as well do something like buy ammo for our other guns and then go. Oh, it's getting framey again. What is with this game? Maybe it's just a sign I need to restart my computer. Oh, God. There's a fight in here. Using my deductive reasoning skills, you can tell there was a fight in there. I am curious to see if it's just me or if there actually is a little bit of frameness. Like, I'll have to check the recording when I'm done and just look. Just look. Right, we're going to be using the Mega Hand now because that's what we bought it for. Should allow us to be able to more easily clear this floor and be safe. I've learned. Go ahead and use a blank on this room. This room sucks. Very much. We already found the secret room though, so I guess that's something we don't have to worry about in the future. I did want to hit that shell when he spawned, oh, I can't even remember the name of him. You first, then you. Oh, you survived a shot. How rude. Can I just spawn him in here? Totally can, and we got broccoli out of it. I mean, broccoli is an all-stat upgrade, I think. So we'll take it. I do feel a little bit faster. I'm almost positive it is a damage upgrade at the very least. I'm starting to come around on Lament Configure him. It's pretty cool. We need something that has a little bit more knockback. Or you know what? Even better. Freezing. Pop him in the pit. What are you doing out? Oh, you're just a dude. You're just a rando dude. Okay, there's gonna be curvy bullets approaching. Okay, what gets the ammo? Let's give it to the Void Marshal because we have nothing else that really needs ammo except for maybe the Icebreaker. But the Icebreaker's doing fine. I'm definitely gonna want Icebreaker on my second weapon slot though. Being able to just switch to it, freeze an enemy, is so useful. Could also freeze death, but I think we'll be fine there. Oh, I didn't even notice this path. Oh, of course it's this way. I doubled back for basically no reason. Oh, you were spawned. Don't tell me you weren't spawned. Tried to sneak in a shot, but luckily he was next to the pillar, so he didn't actually get too many bullets off in my general direction. Easy room. Wait, what? Map, click. Okay, it does fire a big shot. Guess I just didn't get the full charge out. Oh, I hate that room. Just take the ammo. At this point, you're not going to need it. And you're so cursed that you're just getting ammo drops in places. You died to fire. Nah, 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 nah. You should have never angered the birds, man. Birds never forget. want to wait a second. Make it easy with the freezing. Alright, middle path first. Oh, wait, no. Actually. We can do it in this room. Starting to realize that maybe doing it in smaller rooms is not the worst thing in the world, because you can really see where the enemies are coming from. Bad dodge. I messed that one up, definitely. No reinforcements either. Still don't know which side is correct, but I think it's going to be left. I think left is going to be the correct direction. Just focus one of these guys down at a time. That's what I should be doing. Come on. Get out of here. Get a chest. Chest is not a mimic. Contains table tech money. I mean, I'll take it. Even though it is pretty much pointless for us right now. 168 in both guns. Just wait a second. They'll come to me eventually, maybe. Getting a lot of jammed enemies. Hopefully I don't get jammed bosses, but if we do, hopefully we're not jammed enough that we can't take care of them. Oh, bad dodge. Wasn't even a dodge, I just kind of stood there. I didn't think his bullet would hit me, though. Let's go to this room. Actually, let's go to the... No, this one. This one's better. This is also not the right way. It is to the right. Glad I checked that now. Laws of physics should apply to your bullets. You shouldn't be able to curve them around the wall. The chickens are doing a little bit of damage, but they're not really making me impressed, you know? Maybe I just haven't... No, this is the wrong way. It is to the left. What? Oh my god, the freaking directions here are getting me all confused. Don't walk in the pit. That's bad. Crush the statues. Statues are bad. Everything's bad. Forgot about table tech money that we just picked up like 2 seconds ago. So it's not the worst thing in the world to flip over tables, since all of them will flip. Just to make sure. Oh god. So it could be any direction. Let's just pick a door before the bullets get to me. Oh, the Mega Hand with much damage upgrade is so good. Got an armor drop too, so now even if we get hurt by Lament, I'm not gonna feel so sad about it. Kind of missing the shots very occasionally, the charge shots, but with the damage upgrades, it only takes 2 shots to kill most enemies down here. Even that guy, that big ol' spready blob, he's already in his 3rd phase. I only hit him once. Spready blob. Ah, Gungeon. Gungeon is worth picking up. Gungeon is great. Gungeon is a gun that I've been wanting to find again for the longest time. Now that we have it, we should probably still use the Mega Hand. Oh, yeah. That second damage I should never have taken, but that first hit, it was a bad dodge. Don't brick it up so late in the game when you've got such good items and equipment and stuff. Still want freeze gun. Yeah, we got Gungeon. Oh, that was such a bad shot. That was all me. Stop summoning skeleton. Taking the dumbest damage right now. I'm just losing my focus. I'm hungry. I want a sandwich. This is the boss fight because I know that room. Oh, there's one more. It's the right direction to go in, I suppose. I will use Lament once more just to see if maybe we can get something else out of it. Probably not, but who knows. We're actually killing the cowboy bullets in one shot. That's ridiculous. It's a lot of damage. Alright, now let's switch to the Gunzang and the Gungeon, and goodbye Lament. Just to lower my curse a little bit. So the thing about the Gungeon that makes it really cool is that the Gungeon actually gives you ammo when you reload over goop, and that goop includes napalm, water, poison. Just hiding behind the chicken. Actually, the chicken's really good. Just hide behind the chicken. Why didn't I realize that sooner? Oh man. On the next phase of the boss fight, if you know the bullet waves that go from left to right and they kind of cross over each other, if I could just stand behind the chicken, I can't get hit. Come on. Switch. No real reason to reload. There's my chicken. Keep me safe, chicken. I'm just switching between the two weapons so that I don't have to manually reload, and so that I can get a little bit of a speed bonus when I feel like I might need it against certain attack patterns. And it's working out quite well. Did I actually get the reload in? We're gonna use a blank here in a second. Actually, we don't need to, thanks to the owl. Owl's been a help, even though I haven't really been praising it all that much. We didn't get any synergies for it, we didn't get any amulets, but don't need to with the owl. Owl can just function perfectly fine on its own. The shooting that the owl does is almost completely worthless, but the blanking is really where it's at. So that was a fun run. Picked up Lament Configurum again. Originally I thought that this would be terrible on the robot, but it's actually working out quite well. Because you only take damage once out of every like 5 times, on average, that you get a drop from it. You don't take damage when you just use it, but you do take damage when you get a payout by using the Lament Configurum. And if you take the item and that it drops, you get cursed, but it seems like if you just drop the item, you lose the curse, and that's really cool, because if you get a good gun, you can just use it and then drop it later, or you can keep it. You know, Gungeon's something to keep. The Crescent crossbow, something that you can just pick up, use the ammo for, and then dump. or sell even. And I think I've done that in the past too, where I've sold guns, and since they're all C class and above, no, B class and above, they're all like green and above, they sold for quite a bit, and then I just got rid of the curse. One question I have is, can you actually reduce your curse by gun munching? I'm not sure. I think maybe originally you couldn't, but that may have been patched a long time ago or something. But regardless, fun run. Thank you very much for watching. That is win number 11 in a row. And like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here for the next episode of Enter the Gungeon, where I will not play as the robot, I'll play as another character and do a different run. But yeah, also this patch 1.1.4 seems to work pretty good. Notice a couple of glitches, mainly the audio of the hammer in that one room didn't properly sound off, and I am getting a little bit of framiness in the game, but I was getting that before. I should check to actually see if that was in the recording or if it was just displayed on my screen like that, but that's something that I actually do hope to maybe figure out at some point how to fix. So if anyone's got any ideas, let me know. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.